Boys Dynasty Podcast, the greatest podcast that you didn't want or ask for. And now introducing your hosts, Jake the Gluten-Free Karras and Peter Cheater P-Goo Hot Sizzle O'Donnell.
What is up, my homies, and welcome into the My Pie. It's your boy Jake the Gluten-Free Karras, coming at you live at 4:20 a.m. in St. Louis. Blaze it! Alright, so we are in the middle of the 2022 rookie draft. We are almost through the second round. I am currently hogging the clock, as I am wont to do, trying to work out some deals here. I am so happy to be doing fantasy football again, and it's going to kill me once this draft is over and I have to wait like another 4 months until the season starts. But we won't worry about tomorrow's problems, because today we have the second round of the rookie draft. Alright, let's take a look at the big board. Hold up. It definitely does look like I've been blazing it. No, this is just sleep deprivation, boys. I'm on that clean. You know what I'm talking about? The straight edge. X's on the back of the hand. CM Punk style, baby. Alright. So, second round of the rookie mock draft. Not a mock draft. I'm so tired, boys. Second round of the rookie draft here. We had Jahan Dotson going to Peter, George Pickens, John Mechie to me. Ray picks up his first wide receiver of the draft with Alec Pierce, then trades up from the 210, trades away Rondale Moore to move up 5 spots. That is a steep price to pay, and Jim, congratulations to you for bending him over the woodshed there, and gets Desmond Ridder. Now, let's see, we have got Malik Willis going with a surprising pick to Rich. Ray gets James Cook here to Buffalo. I went to Buffalo. I like that pick for Ray. He needs running back depth, and this is a PPR league. James Cook does appear to be a PPR guy. I think this is more of a floor play with James Cook. Because I don't see him getting the 3-down workload in Buffalo. He's just not really built for that. Peter goes off at 208 with Rachaad White, one of my favorite running backs in the class, but ends up in one of the worst situations in that I don't really think he's going to get much of a chance to play. In that Leonard Fournette performed admirably in the 3-down workhorse role last year. Barring injury, I don't see Rachaad White getting on the field. He doesn't have amazing pass protection, so I don't think that Tom Brady is going to really want that rookie to be on the field with him, letting blitzers blow him up from the blind side. Now, the reason that I don't really like this pick from Peter, or this pick from Mad Tom, aka Not Tom, aka Rich, aka Softball Guy, Rich Green takes Malik Willis here, and I think Malik Willis, of all the rookie quarterbacks taken, is the least likely to see the field. Barring injury, of course. But Ryan Tannehill has got a ton of guaranteed money. Whereas Desmond Ridder has to get past Marcus Mariota. Kenny Pickett has to get past Mitchell Turdbiscuit. And who's the other one that was still on the board? Matt Corral has to get Sam Darnold. All of these are very... Even Sam Howell just has to get past Carson Wentz, but I don't know. With I think Carson Wentz, there's no way Sam Howell's going to get over Carson Wentz unless Carson Wentz absolutely explodes. They went out, they traded for him, they got their guy this year. I don't understand why they would go and immediately take and replace him with Sam Howell when they're currently paying him a ton of money. I think Carson Wentz is locked and loaded guaranteed starter this year, which, since I'm not trying to win this year, is why I would like to move on from Carson Wentz and allow one of you lovelies to take on Carson Wentz. Anywho, I think Matt Corral would have made a lot more sense over Malik Willis for Rich right here. Because Rich does need a quarterback to start this year, as Rich only has... Where's Rich's? Rich is softball guy right here. He's got Joe Burrow and Zach Wilson. Mayfield just lost his job, still hasn't found a new landing spot. I don't know if anyone really wants to pay the draft capital that they're probably going to ask for Baker. And we don't know if Deshaun Watson is going to be facing some sort of suspension. They may hang on to Mayfield to start during that initial suspension if Watson does face suspension. Now, Rachaad White. Peter doesn't really have any running backs. That's why I don't like the Rachaad White pick. What I do like about these two picks is that they're both incredibly high ceiling picks. Now, both of these guys have immense ceilings. If Willis does get to see the field, he will be likely the most valuable asset, quarterback asset in this rookie class. If Rachaad White does get the field, he's got a 3-down work set. He could be the most valuable running back in this rookie draft because, Breece Hall might not get the passing down work. It might end up going to that little guy. Oh, come on, babies. I just put you to sleep. Oh, man. All right. Anyways, then we've got, let's see, Jim Mertz. My baby monitor's going off. We got Jim Mertz going here with his second pick. He's got a receiver. He needs some running back depth. I could definitely see him going running back. I think good options for him would be someone like Tyler Algier, Dameon Pierce, Tyrion Davis-Price. Kyren Williams is kind of another guy that could get some guaranteed floor work as a pass catcher. Isaiah Spiller, great landing spot. If an injury does happen to Austin Eckler, it looks like he's settling back down. Maybe I'm mistaken. Isaiah Spiller has an amazing situation, so if Eckler goes down, Spiller steps in, takes over a 3-down workload. Very plausible there. It's just kind of if you want like a guaranteed workload, someone like Tyler Algier or Dameon Pierce. If you want to shoot for that upside, you're looking more Isaiah Spiller, Tyrion Price. Yeah, that's kind of the only two I really see as kind of having a ton of upside there. At the 301, we've got the Iceman Tom, not Mad Tom, not Rich, actual Tom, Iceman, 3589. That is his body count, by the way. 3589. So I think Tom really needs some help at wide receiver. He's only really got 4 starting wide receivers. He's got like Lockett, the stud from Cincinnati. Why am I blanking on his name? Jamar Chase, St. Brown, and Mike Williams. That's all he's really got. So I think Tom really needs to go wide receiver here. I could see him taking someone like David Bell, Jalen Tolbert, Wan'Dale Robinson. I don't really love just because it says he's 5'11", 185, but he's actually, these are all, for some reason Sleeper still has their college measurements, which are wildly inaccurate. He's actually 5'8", like 175. So that's why I don't love Wan'Dale, but he did get the draft capital, so he's probably going to get a chance to get on the field. Velus Jones has got a very ascendable depth chart. Tyquan Thornton's got a very ascendable depth chart. Khalil Shakir got the landing spot, but not the draft capital, and does have a difficult depth chart to get past. He's got to get past proven starters like Jamison Crowder, Gabriel Davis. Gabriel Davis isn't really like a proven starter or a stud or anything. Oh, come on, buddy. Go to sleep. It's so late. He's never really had a season over 600 yards, so like, it's ascendable, but you're not getting past Stephon Diggs. Peter comes up here again. I think he's going to keep hammering home the running back position because he really needs it. And I think if Tyler Algier, Tyrion Price, or Dameon Pierce is there, I think he takes those without hesitation. Jordo here, I think, is just going to be able to take best player available. He's got a solid roster. It needs running back depth. But if none of those guys who are stepping into a high upside role, then I think he just goes best player available. Tom definitely has to go receiver here. Needs one. All the same receivers I suggest for Tom, I suggest for Rich. Gotta go help those babies. Y'all, later.